Now, Northwest Health.
All right, get a look at him. He once tipped the scale at 455 pounds. Now he is a weight loss warrior. This morning, we're introducing you to Mark Eisenhart. He's a Portland man who dropped 215 pounds in a year. There he is now, without surgery. It has inspired him to start an acting career. He's become a sponsored athlete. He believes what worked for him can work for you. A lot of people out there trying to lose weight. A lot of them without much success. Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me, Perry.
The more I've read about this, the more inspirational it has gotten, and I can see why you just want to climb up on top of a mountain and shout it to everybody you can.
Yeah, you know, it's really funny you say that. I'm a pay-it-forward kind of guy, and I really believe that what worked for me can work for other people. So that's what I'm doing. You know, I've started working as a sponsored athlete and as a motivational speaker, and I'm about to publish a second book called Changing What You Eat Changes Who You Are.
Films on the horizon as well?
Absolutely, yeah. It's funny you should say that. I just got great news last night. I've been cast as Coach McDowell in a short film about teenage obesity, a film directed by Luis Garcia called Chubs. So we're going to start shooting that this summer. It's perfect, you know. So, you know, my whole intention is to keep it by giving it away and to pay it forward, because I believe that what worked for me can work for other people.
Okay, let's step back. How in the heck did you get to 455 pounds?
Well, I'll tell you what, the experience of watching my dad beat cancer to die of liver disease was a catalyst that caused my life to spiral out of control, and it almost killed me too. I was doing anything and everything I could to run my life into the ground because my hero, my best friend, my true north, my dad, my greatest teacher was dying, and there was nothing I could do about it.
Massive depression?
Yeah, depression, anxiety, OCD, a mood disorder, obviously an eating disorder, binge eating, processed foods. I had a 90% loss of feeling at both feet from diabetic neuropathy, anxiety, high cholesterol, just everything under the sun. 455 pounds is no way to be, but the comorbid disease states just made my life miserable.
I'm guessing you were at the doctor frequently, and I'm sure they told you time and time and time again, hey, you need to eat better, you need to do this.
But I wasn't doing it. You know, we're the only species on this planet that identifies the right thing to do and then chooses not to do it. And I was that guy. And I remember walking into my doctor's office with a handful of pills and saying, how many more of these do I have to take before I start feeling better? So, you know, the bottom line is, after watching my dad, you know, die, I decided, okay, I'm not living like this anymore.
How old were you at the time?
I was 40 years old. This was November of 2009, and I made a commitment to myself, to my dad, to my mom, my sister, to make getting and staying healthy my full-time job and my highest priority, or to die trying. And I was prepared for either possibility.
Yeah, a lot of people start to make that commitment, and they do it for a while, and then they give up, because it takes a lot upstairs to be able to do that.
That's right. That's right.
How were you able to do it?
Well, it was a commitment that I affirmed to myself every day, and I'm the kind of guy that if I make a commitment and I go put my heart in something, I do it 1,000%, Greg. I mean, that's evident now. I mean, I've gone from the guy who was morbidly obese to competing on American Ninja Warrior.
You like extremes.
Yeah, I do. It's true. But I'm actually, believe it or not, I believe I found the middle ground, but I am prone towards extremes. Absolutely. I mean, I'm training for an ultra endurance event now, a bike, swim, climb event that'll culminate in a climb of a 6,000 meter peak, Aconcagua, which some people would say is just crazy. But I'm a guy who realizes that sometimes you have to go to extremes to get people's attention. And I want people to be as healthy as I am, and I want to share my experience with them.
Obviously, in this day and age, surgery has become very popular with people, and doctors will say, hey, in some cases, that's really the only option, at least to begin with. How do you get people to say, hey, don't do that, you can do it this way? That's got to be hard.
It really is. I mean, I just lead by example. I affirm my commitment every day with my lifestyle. You know, I've got a whole team of people that I'm working with now. Some of the best coaches and trainers in the Northwest at Empower Health and Fitness, the Twist Sport Conditioning Center. Bob Mayansky's a National Olympic race team member. He's helping me with the cycling component. I've got an entire staff. If you go to my website, you can look at people that are working with. But every day, it's still, you know, me getting up and saying, okay, I did this for a reason 2.5 years ago. Whenever I feel like I'm doing something that feels difficult, I do something 3 times harder to give me perspective on whatever it is that's going on with me in that moment. And it keeps working. The bottom line is, Greg, it's working. I mean, look where I am now.
You made some amazing changes. I'm going to put this on my Facebook page because it's such a great story.
Thank you.
Hey, if you'd like to learn more about Mark's weight loss journey, you can head to his website, getempowerednow.com. We have a link on our website, nwcn.com. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks so much for having me, Greg. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Well, let's take a look at how the weather is shaping up in the inland Northwest right